Well, we're going to call to order the Planning Commission meeting for March 20th. It is 6 p.m., and we're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item number 3 is the approval of the meeting agenda. Is there a motion?
So moved.
This is Bethany. I'll second.
Take your pick. With that being said, I'll call for the vote. Robin?
Robin, aye.
Bethany, aye.
Barb, aye.
And Lynn, aye. Next on the agenda is the approval of the March 6, 2024 Planning Commission minutes. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve those minutes?
Is there a second?
Barb, I'll second that.
Okay, I'll call for the vote.
Robin, aye.
If I wasn't there, I say what? Abstain? Bethany, abstain.
Lynn abstain.
Barb, aye.
So pass.
Not approved?
Well, Judy was here and she's not here to vote.
Oh, that's right.
So we'll pass them. Next is the discussion for the shared driveway variance. In our packet, pages 1 through 22. Any discussion, Robin?
No,
Okay.
we seem to have taken care of that.
Barb.
I have a couple of questions in there for Eleanor. Could you put up page number, I guess it's number 8, and explain about the property for Hager's?
Oh,
How much property is there, and how, if they decided to subdivide it, how that would affect our decision?
so the other property that is being currently sharing that driveway is around 16 acres. So they could potentially subdivide it. However, if they wanted to do that, they would either have to come back and try to get a variance to add another house onto this driveway, which I don't know if that's, I mean, they could always try. Or move the driveway to add a second one on that property in order to reach the subdivision, or improve this existing driveway into a private road. So there are options for that in the future if they do wish to subdivide that property. The property that we're currently talking about in the back 40 that does want to subdivide, part of this would be that they would not be allowed to subdivide it again.
Okay. And then I did have a question.
Can I just say one thing regarding that? I don't think we can use that as a concern for this, because right now this is what we're dealing with, and if that happens, that's when we'll.
Right, I just wanted on the
Okay.
record that
Yeah.
they're aware of the situation and
okay.
so forth. And then you said you were going to give some property to your son and daughter-in-law, and I was just wondering if it'll be established by deed transfer of ownership. Is that what's, okay. Okay, good. Okay, and I guess that's all the questions I had that I didn't find in the paperwork.
And then I just want to clarify that there will be a maintenance shared driveway legal document that,
Yep, absolutely.
okay.
And we'll have it all notarized. This one was just to let you know that Rick was on board with it, and he will not have any issue with notarizing
Okay, perfect.
if we get baby steps.
Any other discussion?
I think this is great.
I'll call for a motion.
Okay, I've written one out. Motion to recommend approval to the city council to grant the request for a variance to increase the number of properties receiving access from an unimproved driveway from 2 to 3 in the residential zoning district for 9367 89th Avenue Northeast, Columbus, Minnesota, PID 25-33-22-42-0001.
Is there a second?
I will second.
Bethany, second. I'll call for the vote.
This is Robin, aye.
Bethany, I.
Barb, aye.
And Lynn, aye. So that will be presented to the city council next week on March 27th, 6 PM, right here. And thank you for coming.
I think it's
Yeah.
a wonderful thing you're doing. Great.
It'd be really cool if it's put together.
Yep.
Good.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Next is public open forum. Does anybody have anything they want to say, or anybody online? Raise your little hand on the screen. If not, we'll move on to number 7, Planning Commissioners Report. Anybody have anything to report?
No.
I don't, thank you.
Okay. City Administrator, do you have anything to report?
I just have a little short update on what the city's doing in terms of a bonding bill to request funds for the completion of the last quarter mile of North Hornsby Street to connect up to the Forest Lake boundary where it merges with Eureka. And also, we had a meeting yesterday with Lino Lakes and the City of Columbus and the Anoka County Highway Department. The county has about $300,000 left over, so they're going to start looking for some planning study money to see what can be done about starting the project for connecting County Road 14, which is in Lino Lakes, north along Line Street, back up to the City of Columbus at South Hornsby. And as we know, transportation drives land use, so some of these are still maybe years away from being completed, but, start looking for some more projects to occur down in that area. We're very excited about it.
Thank you. Eleanor, anything to report?
Nothing at this time.
Move on. I'll look for a motion to adjourn.
This is Barb, motion to adjourn.
This is Bethany, I'll second.
I'll call for the vote.
This is Robin, aye.
Bethany, I.
Barb, aye.
Lynn, aye. Meeting adjourned at 6:08.